Okay guys, what we're looking at here is about 150 2-month-old catfish. I've had them 2 months today. These are the walking catfish, obviously, if you didn't know. And I think they're ready to harvest. The majority of them are ready to harvest. But my plan today is to weigh them and measure them. I'm going to take out maybe 10 and weigh them and get an average weight, just so I can figure out what I have. I know what they're worth to sell them or to buy them in the markets, and we'll do some quick numbers and see if there's any money in this, just the way I'm doing it. Nothing professional here. This is just me playing with my fish, but I get asked a lot about the money. I can tell you right now, these fish are in excellent shape. Very, very impressed with them. This tank here gets a lot of sun. It's under a roof, but it gets a lot of sun, and that's making the water dirty twice as fast as normal. I have another tank set up behind it, and I don't have to change the water on it nearly as much. So the sun is really making it dirty, making the water turn a lot darker for some reason. But not a big deal. The fish look really good, and that's what's important. So I'm going to pull a few out and get some numbers. I gotta say, that looks really cool. Ah. Check that out. It doesn't fit in the pipe. I gotta go get the big one. That is crazy, huh? And I dropped them on the ground. It doesn't fit in the pipe. Look at that. Okay, here we go again. You'll fit in this pipe, I guarantee you that. Come on, go then. Alright, let's see what we got. You see that? 11 inches. This is an average one. I didn't go look for the biggest one or anything like that. I took out two, they were both same size. And it's 11 inches. 11-inch fish in 2 months. That's amazing, huh? It's beautiful. There's not a mark on them. Amazing fish. Amazing. And I like these pipes for measuring. It'd be nice if it was clear, but this works perfect and is stress-free. Yeah. About 11 1/4, just slightly over 11 inches. Beautiful fish, huh? Not a mark. Amazing. You know what? The big catfish, the 2-year-old ones, might not fit in here. They're huge. They might not fit in here. Look at that, huh? Beautiful fish. So we can say the average fish is 11 inches. There's some smaller ones. There's a couple that are bigger too. But there's always going to be some tiny ones. Someone told me, a couple people told me actually, that it's normal with fish to have 10% bigger and 10% basically runts, the little ones. And then all the rest will be about the same size. And from my experience with these catfish, that's what you get. A few big ones, a few really little ones that just doesn't ever seem to grow, and the rest are all about the same size. So let's do a measurement. We'll set this guy free, and we'll catch a few, maybe 10 or so. I'm thinking. glad I made the bigger measure. The net itself weighs 365 grams. That was a wet net, so now we'll see what this weighs. I saw 2 kilos right at 2. I'm going to call that 2 kilos. Now we have to count the fish. Oh, come on, relax, 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 relax. I don't think they're very heavy. Someone told me that it's supposed to be 200 grams at harvest. I don't believe that. Oh, we got a mixed bag. Got some really tiny ones. There's a small one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 fish. Okay, let's talk numbers. The part that I don't like. So they averaged out at 96 grams each, which is not very much. I don't know where the 200 grams come from, but some more great internet information. These fish average out at 96 grams each. I did have more small ones in the net than I think represents what's in this tank, but I'm going to use that number and prove even with 96 grams, I say it's a little over 100 would be more of an average, but we went with 96 grams. I currently have, out of the 500 fish, I've lost 2. 2 have died, and I ate 12. So I took that out as well. I ate 12 fish at 5 weeks, and they averaged out between 8 and 9 inches long. So they weren't bad. That was at 5 weeks. So we have 476 fish total. That adds up to 45.78 kilos. So almost 46 kilograms worth of fish. That's 70 baht a kilo. That's 3,205 baht. My food cost is, I went high on this because I didn't take out what the snakehead I've eaten, and I guess that'd be it, just a snakehead. So I got about 1,460 baht in food costs. I didn't have the electricity. These pumps use very little electric, so I didn't add that. The fish cost me 1,000 baht, which is double what they should have cost. So now we're at 4,205 baht. No. We're at 2,460 baht. And that'll leave us a profit of 744. So 700 baht is a profit of 500 fish. It ain't much. That's for sure. And for me, this is as good as it's going to get. You know what I mean? If you didn't have to buy the fingerlings, the baby fish, you know, it wouldn't be as bad. And I'm thinking my numbers are very, very conservative. Actually, really conservative. Looking at the fish in here, I had way too many small ones in my sample. But man, they look good, huh? There's one over there. That one's got to be 13, 14 inches on the top there. That one wasn't in the net. But yeah, it is profitable. There is money in it, but you'd have to do thousands and thousands of fish a month, massive amounts of fish. This setup wouldn't work. You'd need some really big tanks or some really big lakes in order to make it worth it. For me, this is all food. I have this tank, and the one beside it has about 200 fish in it, and I'm gonna sort those tomorrow, and anything that's 9-10 inches above is going in the freezer, and I'll take all the small ones, put it in one tank. For me, it's a savings, but I don't do it for the money. This is quality. You can't buy, not around here, you cannot buy fish this healthy, this nice. Like, there's not a mark on them. They're beautiful fish. And for me, that's what it's all about, you know. And it's fun. The spikes on the side of them that stick me in the fingers, not so fun. But overall, it's fun. I'm not losing money, and not on this batch anyway. I'm not going to lose any money. But I'll be giving away most of them, I'm sure. Like I do with everything. They're grunting and making noises. All catfish do that, I think. Pretty cool. Now it's time to get the tank filled back up. You see the dirty water line, that's how much water I keep in this tank. Any more than that and the tank is going to balloon out, and it's already ballooned out some, because these tanks suck. And any more than that and they jump out. They can really jump. Not as high as a snakehead, but they can jump. Pretty cool though, eh? Okay guys, well that's it. As always, thanks for watching. That is cool, huh? Like a big bowl of worms.